Here's the pitch. Plants vs. Zombies. Replanted is the most complete package this game has ever had. Campaign, minigames, puzzle and survival variants, the console-era couch co-op and versus fast-forward from the sequel, and 2 new twists in Cloudy Day and REP. It lands at $20. If your only question is, can I easily replay PvZ on modern hardware? The answer is yes, with a big goofy grin. But Definitive isn't just about stacking features. It's about taste and polish. And that's where the lawn gets a little patchy. Let's start with the core. The design still slaps. PvZ remains that perfect hybrid of tower defense, rhythm and puzzle clarity. The kind of game where a single well-placed walnut feels as heroic as a rocket launcher. Reviewers across the board agree the base game holds up because its decisions are legible, lanes, counters, tempo. You read the board, you make a plan, and then the game gleefully chucks a Zamboni at your sunflower economy. 16 years later, it's still dangerously consumable. The consolidation is the real win. Past ports chopped the experience into weirdly exclusive features. Replanted stitches most of it together, so you're not choosing between the beta level select on mobile or the couch modes from 360 and PS3. That alone makes this the go-to version for newcomers. It's also priced like a no-brainer, which matters when nostalgia remasters usually show up with a premium sticker and a shrug. Now the speed button changes more than you'd think. Being able to crank animation speed up for the early waves is a blessing if you've played PvZ to death. Later on, that same turbo builds real pressure. Suddenly you're juggling sun economy, recharge timers, and sprinting bucket heads in a fraction of the time. It's a simple tweak with a huge feel upgrade. The trade-off. On several platforms, the music just speeds up with it, which kills the original dynamic build-up to horde progression. If you remember those night tracks layering in instruments as tension rose, you'll miss that arc. The soundtrack is still PvZ at heart, but the pacing feels flatter. The new modes are a mixed bag in the best way. Cloudy Day is the clever one. It alternates phases, sunny for harvesting and planning, cloudy for cheaper plant costs and faster recharges, so you're playing macro and micro at once. It's a clean remix that respects the original loop and forces different team comps. REP mode, meanwhile, tries to be the hardcore permadeath run. Conceptually perfect for PvZ. In practice, letting you bring your full unlocked roster at the start undercuts the tension, and the visual filter plus SFX dressing can feel at odds with the series' Saturday morning tone. It's not bad, just less elegant than Cloudy Day. Local co-op and versus remain gems. Co-op splits duties instead of relegating player 2 to busy work, and the versus twist, one player as zombies drafting unit cards, is still a great flip of the formula. The head shaker is the complete lack of online options in 2025. Couch play is cozy, it's also not how a lot of friends play now. For a remaster that unifies content from everywhere, leaving online on the cutting room floor is a miss. Platform nuance matters this time. On Switch 2, you can go full touchscreen or use the Joy-Con like a mouse, which aligns with how PvZ naturally plays in your head. On PS5 and Xbox, you're mostly on a controller, functional but clunkier for quick seat swaps and precision drops. Across reviews, the same refrain: controller works, pointer or touch feels right. If you've got the choice and care about feel, that's your tiebreaker. Okay, the spicy section, presentation and preservation. Visually, the remaster looks great in motion when the board gets busy, but up close it's inconsistent. Some portraits and menu animations look rough, and the new CRT in a cutscene treatment for the iconic end credits song shrinks a big, joyous finale into a TV within a TV gag that undersells one of gaming's most charming victory laps. There are also scattered bugs. Think missing boss health bars, or a certain mallet floating a few inches from its owner's hand that fuel the rushed narrative. On top of that, some former artists have said they weren't invited back. Fans have speculated about upscaling shortcuts. The publisher says no AI was used. I can't verify the pipeline, but from the outside it feels like a team prioritizing a safe museum exhibit over an artist-led restoration. And the audio choices sting the most. Part of PvZ's soul was the dynamic layering, calm groove, rising pulse, then that glorious horde swell. Several reviewers note the new mix leans heavy on the all horde all the time vibe, or loses the night level build entirely. It's still catchy, still PvZ, but it changes how a round breathes. In a game built on tempo, the soundtrack is not just decoration, it's feedback. Here's the split you'll see in comment sections. Camp A, this is the definitive way to play. It's cheap, stuffed, and modernized where it should be. Camp B, it's definitive on paper and reductive in feel, ironing out personality beats and fumbling a few obvious wins like online support and that credits sequence. Both camps are right, and that's why the score gap exists. So what's the veteran game verdict? If you've never played PvZ, this is an easy recommend. $20 for a foundational tower defense classic plus a unified feature set is a steal, and Cloudy Day alone is a smart new reason to dig in. If you're a lapsed fan looking for a clean replay, it's still the most convenient door back in, with the caution that some vibes, music dynamics, finale flourish are not quite the same as you remember. If you want a meticulous, hand-touched restoration that treats every pixel and note as sacred, this isn't that remaster. If this kind of no BS breakdown is your thing, hitch a ride with Veteran Game and hit subscribe. If you're nodding or fuming, toss a like so this take survives the algorithm. Final question for the lawn. Is definitive content enough to earn the crown? Or do the rough edges and flattened audio mean PopCap should have planted a little longer before harvesting this one?